3 points of slashing damage.
I'm sorry, can you repeat the damage?
3 points slashing and 14 points psychic.
That is enough to drop that skelling man. Is Numac moving or staying put?
Numac will go ahead and close closer to the door.
Okay, it's going to bring us to Connor.
Hello.
Hi.
All right. Can get here. I will be okay. I'm still in range. Do I see anything through the door, or is it still the door?
No, it's still the door. When things
Well,
walk out of the door, it's like the door gives its material to them to give
Gotcha.
them form, but there's never actually an opening in the door left behind.
All right. Sounds like what I need to do then is once again attack the door. And I'm going to do that. First, I'm going to. Oh. No, because it's got to be a creature I can see. Are we counting the door as a creature?
It
We
is
said
not
no,
a creature,
right?
it's an
No.
object.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm just going to shoot the door.
By the way, when I went searching for a map to use for this dungeon, like I wanted the boat to be made of bones, I was thinking I'll just take like a ship map and then like apply a skeleton texture to it. And then I found this map where it was already done for me, and I was like, oh, it was meant to be.
Still going to shoot the door.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
It's a 23 to hit.
that hits.
4. 12 damage.
Okay,
And another arrow.
very good.
It's a 13 to hit.
Also hits.
Yeah, buddy. It's 10 damage.
And is Connor moving or staying put?
Nope. I'm good right here.
That's going to bring us to Gustavo.
Okay. I'm just going to hit it with my hammer. So that is a 24 to hit.
24 does hit.
Call me Door Slayer. That is 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Very good. Door Slayer, that's the worst title ever.
That is 17 to hit
17 also hits.
for 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
And it is also a door no more. And now, I need Gus and Numac, please, to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw, huh?
That's a 16.
How'd Numac do?
Numac made a 17.
17, okay. As this door crumbles, a wave of rotting stench flows out of the room, and you see that inside of the room, inside the front of the ship here, is taken up with just this mass pile of bodies. Just this huge twisted mound of flesh, and it's gray and purple and grotesque. The stench is supernaturally horrible. And upon further inspection, it also seems to be movement, writhing within it. So I need a new color. Green seems appropriate. And I guess I'll put a marker inside the room. So, I mean, this thing's not going to move, but we'll just make it nice and big. There you go. What do you think? Are we really purple arrowing all over the map? Is this actually happening? Is this real life?
Just for this level.
So Gus, moving or staying put after busting?
Well, I'm going to stay right here, I guess. I guess I still have one more attack. Is that thing within, like, my attack range without moving?
No, you'd have to step to this square.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Valid.
Okay, it's going
So
to bring
yeah,
us
no,
to
I'm
Alex.
Well, given that we destroyed the door, I can't say we just close it. So let's go ahead and take a sharpshooter shot on that thing.
On the thing in the room?
Yeah,
Okay.
the pile of bodies. It's pretty disturbing to Alex, honestly. That will hit an AC of 15.
15 does hit.
All right. $19 magical piercing damage.
Okay, bear with me one
Second
second.
attack. Oh, sure.
Go ahead and roll your second attack.
Second attack hits armor class of 24.
Also hits.
For 22 magical piercing damage.
So 19 and 22. As you damage the thing, bits and pieces fall off of it, as though I just watched season 3 of Castlevania recently. And swarms of writhing limbs splat against the floor and start writhing their way swiftly towards the door.
Let me see here.
I did want to.
That's the Alec. That's 3, right? 1, 2, 3. Then Scrappy can move to here. Yes.
Oh, good.
And Scrappy will take a swipe at this one.
At the swarm?
Yeah.
Okay.
That hits an armor class. I will use my spell attack now. It's way better. Hits my armor class of 13.
13 does hit.
D6 plus 6 madness. 28 plus 4 magical force. Scrappy deals 10 magical force damage to that creature.
To the swarm of rotting limbs. And is Scrappy moving or staying put?
That's the end of Scrappy's turn.
Okay. It's going to take us back up top with Lucius.
Yeah, let's go ahead and see if I can push that swarm back with an Eldritch Blast.
There's not really anywhere to push it because there's the giant pile of bodies behind it.
Okay, that's fine. Push it back into the pile of bodies. I don't know. That's a 15 to hit.
15 does hit.
11 force damage.
And that swarm is bloodied. As most of the limbs, as they stop moving and fall out of the swarm and hit the ship and are reabsorbed into the floor.
Let's ruin it some more then.
One more time.
Looking at a 26 to hit
That will hit.
for 13 points of force damage.
And that is it for that swarm. Lucius, moving or staying put?
I'm good where I'm at right now.
I don't have any doors handy. That's going to bring us to Numac.
New Mac.
Sorry, Scrappy. I didn't see him move up there. Scrappy's immune to poison, isn't he?
Probably.
Is the imp?
Check. Yes. Yes, he is immune to poison and the poisoned status.
Is the imp?
Let me check the stat block real quick.
We got to remember there's an invisible, brainwashed imp up there.
Yeah, no, I got you there. Let's see. The Bone Devils, Ice Devils, Imps, Condition Immunity Poison.
Okay.
Damage Immunity Poison.
Sorry about that. I didn't notice that Scrappy had stepped that close to the door. That was Numac's turn, correct?
No, Numac hasn't taken his turn yet.
Numac is on his turn right now, and Numac doesn't see the wisdom in moving into this room yet.
Well, Numac needs to make a Constitution saving throw first.
Okay. That's a net 1.
Nat 1. Numac takes 9 points of poison damage from the stench,
Gross.
and he's poisoned until the start of his next turn.
He starts retching and backs off. So there.
That's his whole turn.
Yep.
Gus.
Huh?
Don't have any range attacks.
I think Gus is going to do all right here. I need a strength saving throw, my friend.
Sure. Indomitable.
Did you count the cloak?
That was a natural 1.
Oh, okay.
So that is a...
Natural 1 ain't gonna... Cloak ain't gonna save you from a natural 1.
Yeah, no, that's a 20.
A 20, okay.
I mean,
The thing launches from somewhere deep within this mound of flesh. 3 bodies come flying out directly at you with their arms outstretched. These horrible, just naked, rotting corpses. And their faces are twisted in this agonizing scream, even though they are deathly silent. And they grapple onto all parts of you, around your neck and your shoulder, these 3 bodies, but they swiftly slide down off your armor as you manage to wrestle away from them, and when they hit the floor, they melt back into place.
Picturing the end of Akira right now.
Yeah, a little bit.
Gross.
That's gonna bring.
So is the flesh getting absorbed into the floor? Or is the flesh sloshing off and the bones are getting absorbed?
Which is more horrible to imagine visually?
I think having all the loose flesh.
Yeah, just having all the loose, bloody flesh on the...
It's like, it's in my boots! It's in my boots!
It's gonna bring us to Conor.
Con Or.
This guy launching bodies at us.
He
Oh
is.
my goodness.
If only there was a door here.
No.
Only.
Screw that door in particular. All right. Do I want to blow resources? No, I don't. All right. Let's Slayer's Prey as a bonus action and shoot the flesh thing that is also hiding my arrows, apparently. But yeah, giant flesh thing that's launching bodies at us.
Very good.
That is a 26 to hit.
26 does hit.
For 16 piercing.
Okay.
Attack numero dos. Significantly less. It's a 15 to hit.
That does hit.
Cool. You're rolling dice. I'm sure that's fine. I'm not worried about that at all. And that is a 11 damage.
Okay, it looks like the giant mass of bodies in the room at this point is now... I mean, it was already bloody. It started bloody. But now there seems to be a lot less movement in the system. However, your first arrow that impacts it sends another swarm of writhing limbs to the floor, right in front of it.
Neat.
And now it's going to bring us... Is Connor moving or staying put?
Staying right here.
It's going to bring us...
My
to
best friends Scrappy and Gus are right in front of me.
Writhing limbs turn. Gus.
Sure.
Yep.
I have a 6 to hit.
Let me do the math here.
I have a 10 to hit.
No.
I have a 23 to hit.
Ooh,
Go ahead
wow.
and re-roll that one with disadvantage from deflect attack.
For Scrappy's reaction.
Yeah.
I have a 23 to hit.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Gus.
Yes.
Go ahead and take 9 points of necrotic damage from as the writhing limbs grab onto you, and I need a strength saving throw, please.
Sure. That is a 16.
16. Okay, so the swarm is now in your space. And you can feel it trying to grab onto you and pull you back towards the giant pile of flesh in the room. But you put your boots to the floor, and you're just stronger than the thing's grip. And its last hit was a 17 to hit.
No.
That's going to bring us to Gus.
All right, I'm going to this one with my hammer.
Sure.
Okay, let's see.
You remember what happened to Tetsu or Kaneda's boyfriend and or girlfriend and
Does
I guess both.
Does a 13 hit?
The swarm?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right, that is a 9. That's 9 points of magical bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
My second hit is 24 to hit
That hits.
for 7 points of magical bludgeoning damage.
Very good.
And my last hit is 27 to hit.
That hits.
I hope so. For 9 points of magical bludgeoning damage.
And very little of this swarm remains. Probably just a few fingers and a kneecap at this point. Gus, are you moving or staying put?
I am staying put.
It's going to bring us to Alexander.
Alex loads another ruined bullet into his gun off his belt, and I'm going to need that to make me a dexterity saving throw, DC 17.
Need what? The mass?
The swarm. The mass, yeah, the mass.
Dex saving throw. How's it 2?
2 will not do it, so it's going to take 16 fire damage, and every turn it enters or starts, everything that enters or starts its turn in the square I highlighted under there, it'll also have to repeat that.
Okay, so summon a bonfire right underneath it.
Yep, right in the middle of it.
And is Alex moving or staying put?
Alex isn't moving. Scrappy's going to take a swipe at these hands on Gus. That'll hit an armor class of 12.
Can Scrappy do less than 2 points of damage?
No.
Gus, you are no longer being grabbed at by a kneecap.
And having seen the arms attempt to drag Gus into that area, Alex orders Scrappy to move back to here.
Okay.
That's the end of our turns.
Oh, I'm sorry, Gus. I didn't have you make a Constitution saving throw. I should have. So go ahead and do that now, please.
That is a 14.
14? Okay.
Yep.
That's going to bring us back to Lucius.
I don't have line of sight to this guy, do I?
Yeah, that's probably fair to say.
Okay,
You can see it through that doorway.
Then it's going to get Eldritch Blasted a couple of times. That's a 20 to hit
20 does hit.
for 11 points of force damage.
Very good.
And second shot for more than a 20 to hit. 12 points of force damage.
And it is bloody.
Pushed 10 feet, probably up against the bulkhead.
So you're throwing it back against the wall?
Yeah.
Okay. And Lucius, moving or staying put?
I'm good here.
It's going to bring us to Numac.
Numac, again, not getting into melee range with this thing, and that thing, and the door is stinky, and he can't really. And he's no longer poisoned, right? At the start of his turn.
He's no longer poisoned. That's correct.
Okay. Yeah, he'll take a step back, and I guess dodge.
Gus.
Yes.
Go ahead and make me a strength saving throw, please.
Ooh. This might be bad. That's a 13.
Yeah, that plus 5.
So 18.
Where do you get a +5 from?
Flash of insight,
Okay.
flash of genius.
As
That's
once
my
again,
reaction.
the thing flings part of its mass at you in the form of 3 humanoid bodies. Once again, they crash into you and try to drag you down to the ground, pulling you backwards. And once again, they melt away and their skeletons forge into the floor.
It's
Connor.
in my boots.
It's real squishy.
Okay. Is this one actually a thing?
It is.
Did the green thing end its turn inside the fire?
Oh, it did. Yes. Good call.
Give me another
Alright.
dex save, please.
3.
Go ahead and take 12 more fire damage.
Very little movement in the giant flesh pile at this point. Connor, can you be the
Good.
guy right here?
A giant flesh thing that is launching bodies at us. I mean, yeah, I can try.
Do
Well,
it, Connor. I believe in
We'll
you.
see how this goes. But yeah. So, all right, Slayer's Prey, giant flesh thing that is launching bodies at us. First attack.
I love you, McDohl.
That's a 17 to hit.
That will hit.
That is 15 piercing. Oh
Okay.
man, he's still going, huh? Second arrow
It's very little movement in the pile at this point.
is a bigger number. That is 23 to hit for. Oh no, 7 damage.
And moving or staying put?
No, I'm staying put.
Staying put. Okay. Gus.
Yeah.
I still have limbs.
Right, little bastard.
No new limbs fall out of the creature from Connor's
Mhm.
arrows. Gus, I have a 17 to hit,
No,
and I have a 5 to hit.
no.
That's it for limbs. Oh, I didn't mean to flip you. He's doing gymnastics. That's going to bring us to Gus's turn.
Gus is going to hammer time this.
First, make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Sure. That is a 18.
Okay.
And this, oh, I gotta actually roll to hit, don't I? Yeah.
Probably should.
That is a 22 to hit.
The limbs?
Yes.
Yes, that's a hit.
That is 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
And the limbs fade away. Gus,
Okay.
moving or staying put?
Thinking to myself,
The Lord's thing is no longer
What?
visible to us, Brick Red.
The what thing?
The green pawn. There it is. Hello.
oh crap. Just to double check, because this is what I have written down. That I have it written down that it's a bonus action to shift the magical Razu weapon into another shape.
Is that what it says?
That's what I have written down.
That must be accurate then.
Okay. I'm gonna use my bonus action to shift it into a spear, and then I'm gonna use one of my attacks to throw it at the giant flesh thing that is launching bodies at us.
Excellent.
All right. So that is a 17 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay, I need a D6 now. That's a D4. All right. Pleased to be enjoying 10 points of magical piercing damage.
Okay.
And that's it.
Moving or staying
just-
put?
Staying right here, it's fine.
That's going to bring us to Alexander.
All right. Is this thing is still up?
See very little movement from the mass at
Okay.
this point.
Go ahead and take a shot at it. That'll hit an armor class of 19.
19 does hit.
For 7 magical piercing damage.
Okay.
And a second shot. Split an armor class of 18.
Also hits.
For 18 magical piercing damage.
And as Gus and Alexander are firing at the mass, no new limbs are falling off of it and skittering across the floor. Alex, are you moving or staying put?
Let's put Scrappy here. That's the end of both of our turns. Scrappy's dodging.
It's going to bring us back to Lucius.
I will go ahead and take a shot at the big mass, the giant flesh thing that is launching bodies at us.
Hasn't launched bodies at you in a couple seconds now.
Yeah, but the
Well,
fact of the matter is,
Never
it-
launch bodies
it-
at you. I don't know what you're complaining about.
That's a 30 to hit.
That'll hit.
For Eldritch Blast. You're looking at 10 points of force damage.
Okay.
Second shot. 22 hit. For 7 points of force damage.
And once again, you throw some Eldritch Blasts at it, and you blow parts of the bodies away from the surface of the thing, but none of them, when they hit the floor, start skittering out of the room towards Gus. Lucius, are you moving or staying put?
Do I still see movement?
Very little movement in the mass at this point.
Okay. Staying put.
It's going to bring us to Numac.
Dodge.
Numac is going to dodge. It's going to bring us to
Yep.
Connor.
Still going, huh? All right. I can keep this dance up. Bonus action, Slayer's Prey, and I'm gonna shoot it. Shoot it in its ugly, fleshy face.
Okay. Well, it doesn't... I mean, there are many faces. Kind of.
Yeah.
Pick one that looks particularly punchable.
That is a 27 to hit.
I mean, you're not punching it with an arrow, surely.
That would be ridiculous. That is a 12 damage.
Okay.
Still going. I don't like this thing. Ooh, 14 to hit.
14 does hit.
Neat. 13 damage.
You put 2 arrows into the giant mass, and once again, while you are destroying parts of it, his limbs hitting the floor, they're not skittering across the room towards you. Is Connor moving or staying put?
I am staying put.
Gus, go ahead and repeat that Constitution saving throw, please.
Sure. 13.
13. You're going to take 12
Wait,
points of poison damage.
Did the thing go?
Thing is going.
It needs to make a save. Oh, sorry. At the end of the turn, it needs to make a saving throw. My bad.
Failed to save. Is the bonfire still burning underneath it?
Oh yeah, that's concentration. It's going to take another 22 fire damage.
Okay. Gus, go ahead and take 12 points of poison damage.
Okay.
And you are poisoned until the start of your next turn.
All right.
And now you may do whatever you want to it. So your Razu spear is still poking out of it, correct?
Correct. And it's my turn, so I'm going to use my bonus action
Mm-hmm.
to summon the spear back to me.
And it comes
And
flying
then-
back to your hand.
I mean, it just teleports to my hand. It doesn't. It bamfs back.
No flair for the dramatic, this guy.
It just blinks out of existence and it blinks back in. It's the most
I mean,
boring
that's-
thing ever.
That's actually sick, actually. I like that.
And then I'm just going to take a step back.
Is that it?
I'm going to hold an action to stab with the spear any hands that come in this square.
Okay. It's going to bring us to Alexander.
Okay, let's go ahead and shoot it some more.
Yes, let's.
So first attack.
I
It's
don't
an
like the
armor
way you said
class of Sorry, had to think about sharpshooter. First attack hits an armor class of 17,
That hits.
dealing 27 magical piercing damage.
27.
Yeah,
All right. That,
and second attack hits an armor class of 9.
that does not hit. Shot goes wide, explodes against the door frame.
What is the state of what's left of these bodies right now?
Very little movement in the pile.
Mm-hmm. But still some not none?
Not none. Very little.
Okay. Scrappy will dodge.
All right, it's going to bring us back to Lucius.
I think we're done here, Lucius says. Lucius is going to dodge.
Dodge.
Yeah.
What about Numac?
Numac likewise will dodge.
Connor?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think
what?
Lucius is on. I think Lucius is on to something here.
Dodging?
Below deck?
Yeah, let's dodge.
Gus?
I mean, I'm going to use my bonus action to turn my spear into a hammer and then dodge, I
Then
guess.
dodge. Alex?
Sure, Alex and Scrappy will both dodge. Fire's still going, though.
Sure is.
I'll stop concentrating on it.
Stop concentrating on it?
Yeah.
Okay, then the fire goes out. Very little movement in the bodies at this point. What's next?
Below decks?
Yeah.
Below decks.
So, just for my own edification, how long do you guys think you've spent aboard the ship to this point?
Probably about
10 minutes?
10 minutes.
Give me a second to figure it out.
Considering we've been playing for like an hour and a half. How many real world minutes did we get through in that time?
I think 9 minutes is my guess.
All of you are very, very wrong. 3 minutes you've spent aboard the ship so far. One was spent examining this thing, one was spent examining this thing, and the rest was spent taking down all the monsters.
Oh, I mean, nothing's coming up behind us now, it looks like, so I think we're good to go below decks now.
57 minutes remain. Okay, so heading down below deck.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes, please.
So how are we getting there? Are we going down the stairs, or are you going through like the cargo opening?
Down the stairs seems the most easy route.
So we're just gonna.
Can we squeeze through the stairs so we don't have to go single file to keep close to Scrappy?
That's fine. Yeah, that's... Coming down the stairs into crew quarters, the first thing you notice is there is some illumination in the room. Attached to the floor at the base where the mast comes down are 3 of these psionic lamps, giving enough illumination to kind of see through the majority of the room. And there are dozens along each side of the wall of cots, but typically on a ship, these cots would just be kind of suspended so people could climb in when it's time to sleep. But these are closed together and then stitched up with something. They more resemble thin cocoons than a cot. There's a door to the north. The stairs continue down. There's also a hole in the floor looking down to the cargo deck. And a door to the south as well.
Are there any person-shaped things inside those cots?
Each one could... by person, like a standard human, like the bulk of a standard human?
Yeah, just person-shaped.
Looks like not. It looks like nothing person-shaped, but they're definitely not empty. They do actually look this thin, though. Like they're kind of squashed and stretched a little bit. And they're all dangling. They're connected to the hull of the ship, and then they're connected to the low ceiling overhead. Only about 10 feet of clearance as you come down below decks.
We go aft first or forward? I think we go aft first.
Alex is going to put illumination onto a stone coin and toss it down here.
Okay. And you hear the coin hit something below when you throw it from that spot?
I don't know what I was attempting to accomplish there, Alex says.
I mean, we could look down there and see what's down there.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and move us, Gus. Thank you.
Looking down into the cargo hold.
It's only a candle. It's 5 feet of bright light and 5 feet of dim, but I also have ridiculous dark vision. So.
Oh yeah, with dark vision, and also it's illuminated downstairs because there's another thing in the mast. Now this room, same thing as the other little storage rooms that you saw. The crates and barrels and things are here, but they look like they're made out of the same mass as the rest of the ship. Except for this top crate that's stacked up above. It's almost high enough that you could just step down from the hole and just kind of drop to it. It's pretty comfortably. But this is actually a very ancient looking and very bad condition wooden crate.
We continue going aft. Clear the area. Clear the Clear
Good
the
with that.
first. So, not looking forward to the idea of going around near these cocoon thingies. That seems like a.
I mean, Gus is already straddling one.
Gus, that's lewd. Stop doing that.
I think he's mounted it and he's got like his cowboy hat in his hand. What's next?
I like Bricker that we went to the same place there.
You always go to the cowboy hat.
I mean, if you want,
Yeehaw.
Connor and I can shoot that door from here.
Sure. Just. Yeah. Seems fair.
All right, go ahead and form up and tell me when you want to start initiative. By the door, you mean this door here, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you guys mind if I suggest how we're arranged?
No, go ahead.
Move things
please.
along?
my
By
guest.
all means.
Because Lucius, you're no good against objects, right?
I mean, I could unload crossbow bolts at it, but that's about it. No,
Yeah, I think that's good.
Are you tracking how many crossbow bolts you have left?
Oh yeah, I've only spent one so far.
Good boy.
That's why I like my hammer. I have infinite hammer.
All right, roll initiative.
Points at his forehead. Infinite ammo.
I need to make that headband.
Oh, I have not played Metal Gear Solid in... Oh, it's been a minute, kids. It's been a long time.
Might have to be another Metal Gear Monday. Might have to bring that one back.
It's been a whole 2 days.
We have a European Extreme MGS3 run at SGDQ in a couple weeks, so I'm psyched for that.
Oh,
Connor, looks like you're
European, huh?
starting off the festivities.
European, huh?
I'm not sure why if anybody knows why the hardest difficulty in Metal Gear is called European Extreme. I have no idea why, but it is.
All right.
Is that like a soccer reference?
My guess is it's like a region difference. Like when the game got released there later than other regions, they added a new difficulty, but I don't know.
I feel like I've heard of like sports referred to that way, like Extreme Australian whatever is a joke, right?
it's kind
It's an 18 to hit.
18 does hit.
I think it's kind of like the international versions of the
Yeah,
PlayStation
maximum.
era Final Fantasy games.
It's maximum damage. 14 damage.
14.
I can't Slayer's Prey the door because it is not a creature. So 14 damage.
Door Slayer is in fact not a good title.
That's what I've been told, yeah. An even bigger number to hit. It's a 24.
Very good.
7 damage.
7 damage.
It's an 8 and a 1. Everything's great.
You are the living. You're like the living extreme ends of a bell curve.
Connor,
I mean,
moving or staying
that's-
put?
I am staying put.
Okay. I have to make a lot of rolls.
I mean,
I don't like
you
that.
don't
I don't like
have
that.
to.
I don't like that.
You can fudge numbers behind the virtual screen, you know.
I don't think Brick physically can. I think he has some sort of inability.
An inability to what?
To fudge numbers behind a screen.
Oh no, I don't fudge dice rolls. I used to back in the day, but ever since I've been running 5th edition, I don't fudge anymore.
I mean, I think physiologically it would cause you pain.
I don't like breaking rules when I play a game. I would rather follow the rules and lose than break the rules and win. So Connor, your arrows are now poking out of the door, and you're staying put there?
Yep.
It's going to bring us to Gus.
Just gonna dodge.
Going to dodge there. It's going to bring us to Numac.
Numac dodges.
It's going to bring us to Lucius.
Lucius fires his crossbow
Okay.
at the door. Looking at an 18 to hit.
18 does hit.
2 points piercing damage.
For 2 points.
That's going to end Lucius's turn. Like how we have to pretend that none of these dice rolls are like affecting our decisions at all.
Lucius,
Sure.
you put a crossbow bolt in the door, and immediately this cot splits open, revealing
Okay.
a mass of bleach white bones that form up into a skeleton in
Gross.
this space. And as soon as the skeleton emerges, the cot closes again and magically stitches itself back shut. You're staying put, right?
Yeah, no, but Lucius is going to look at his crossbow and then pull the ripcord on the on Alexander's crazy wand.
That's going to bring us to Alexander.
It's actually a rod. I made it just for you. All right, let's go ahead and hit this guy with a shot from the musket.
Okay.
The engine wouldn't fit in the wall. In the wall.
In a
That'll
wand,
hit an armor class of 21.
That does hit.
Looking at 27 magical piercing damage.
And that's enough to blast that skeleton to pieces.
Yeah, let's take a shot on the door then.
Okay.
That'll hit an armor class of 19.
19 does hit.
And you're looking at 20 magical piercing damage.
And that is enough to destroy that door, but I still have to roll a whole bunch of dice.
Yep.
I do have an automatic dice rolling app that I could use for this purpose.
Why though?
But why?
It makes such a satisfying sound.
Math rocks go click clack.
Math rocks.
That's what they are, yes.
I
Okay.
think I'd go with chaos.
And Lucius, a skeleton behind you drops out of one of the cots as Alexander blasts the door to pieces. Looking back into this room, it has neatly stacked materials in the center. It looks like holding ballast. It's also illuminated as well in this room. And you can see along the back wall here, let me get a different color. This is where the chain of the anchor extends from the ship down to the seafloor, which Alexander had previously... Oh, more arrows coming off of door no more, thank goodness. The anchor that Alexander had previously been dealing with, this seems to be where it connects to the physical ship. And that was Alex's turn, yes? Moving or staying put?
Alex is good where he is. Scrappy's going to dodge.
I have a skeleton here.
You do.
Does he want to be friends?
No, he wants to attack Lucius.
It's not very friendly.
Lucius, I have a 13 to hit you.
That'll hit.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, all right then. Please take 5 points of psychic damage. As
How
the
many
skeleton-
times have I made you armor?
He's wearing it.
That's my only skeleton for the moment. That's going to bring us to Connor.
My last armor got destroyed.
I made you new armor since then. It's leather. Or studded, whichever one you wear. I've totally done that.
Connor,
Okay.
do
yeah.
something.
Well, there's no skeletons, and the door's been blown open, right?
There is a skeleton right here.
A new Skelly.
Right next to me.
Yep, right there.
Yeah, next to you, homie.
New skeleton just dropped.
Ah.
New Skelly, who dis?
Oh, he right next to me too. Huh?
You
He's
skeleton
like
who dis? Why was that so funny? That wasn't funny. Why am I laughing?
I think
I
it's
am
pretty good.
hilarious, and you...
I think it's pretty good.
It's pretty good. Connor, what are you doing? After you finish
all right.
pooping yourself because Skelly dropped.
bonus action, cast Zephyr Strike.
Yep.
So I'm gonna get out of there, and I'm gonna shoot an arrow in this guy's face.
Okay.
Because why not? I do it at advantage because that's what Zephyr Strike does. It's really neat that way. That is a 30 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. That is. Well, it's that is 12 piercing and 6 force damage.
Okay, that's enough for that skeleton.
Shoo! Go away.
This is my favorite part of the whole adventure.
Hmm.
Connor,
Hmm.
I need a strength saving throw, please.
You know, one of these days it's going to be against magical plants. I'm going to be stoked.
It is definitely not against magical plants.
One of these
like
days.
vines, right?
That is a. That is a 20.
A 20, okay?
Yeah.
Just kind of mentally picture them as vines, and you
Connor.
roll it.
You bring
Yeah.
down the skeleton, and as you do, you hear the stitching in the cot give way that you're standing right next to. And you spin around expecting another skeleton to drop out of it. But instead, the thing very quickly tries to wrap around your form. And you manage to wrestle free from it, but you are mildly horrified by what might have happened if you hadn't, as the cot stitches itself back together again in a matter of seconds. Moving or staying put?
Yeah.
All right, now we can come off of initiative.
So, are these made of canvas? Basically.
They look to be. Yes.
Okay.
Not.
Was there bones in there, Connor?
There were.
Mm-hmm.
You think it would be a bad idea to set fire to all of these?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's deal with the whatever's the bottom of the ship first. Do we want to deal with? All right, so that looks like it's mostly where the anchor's held. There might be a lot of psionic energy in there because that's where the psionic energy that's drilling through the harbor's coming from. Do you want to check the north door or just head down?
Let's just head down before we start instigating
just head down.
more.
Okay.
Are we going down the stairs or are we going down the hole?
I think
didn't
the
realize it-
stairs are more reliable for keeping together.
Yeah.
Okay.
Again, we're going to. This is just for us saying we're staying together, but we're trying to avoid the getting near the cots as much as possible.
Yeah. I want to get close to those. That's not a good feel.
Oh crap! More cots.
These are different. It looks like.
Coming
Oh, my-
downstairs, it looks like you're still just in a lower part of the crew quarters. But I do have good news
Yeah.
in that these are not actually cots.
Okay.
Well, the first thing I should say is you do have 2 points of illumination here and here, as well as several doors in the area. Below you, down the stairs, you can hear just the mild sloshing of water. These are actually coffins, 6 coffins lined up across the ship in such a way that you can't move between them. You would have to clamber over them to reach this door.
Okay.
So I have a mental image of one of us trying to walk over those things. It's snow opening up real rapidly, dropping us in, and snapping right shut again. Lucius says this.
Yeah.
So are they staked down?
Coffins
Or
first
are
or
they-
doors?
I say we go doors first.
Sorry, what were you saying, Lucius? Or Gus?
I was gonna say, are the coffins, are they staked down, or are they bolted down, or are they just kind of, are they staked down and like hanging?
No, they're sitting on
Or-
the floor of the ship, but they're
Okay,
they're
it's-
wide enough that you can't squeeze in between them. Even if Alex wanted to get to the southern end of the room, he'd have to clamber up and over one of the coffins.
Maybe we could play like coffin Jenga.
We've got a crowbar. Pop one open.
Not right now, though.
Yeah.
I think we handle doors first.
Okay.
Get back. There you go.
Why don't we?
That's goes up. Then, yeah.
Arranging yourself very precisely here.
Is that
Jeopardy
going down
theme's
or going
playing.
up?
This is going up. I'll stand there if you. I don't want to be too spread out because what happens if something grabs Scrappy? So
Yeah.
Okay, so Lucius, you're facing down the stairs, and Connor, you're standing.
Down the stairs. Yes.
Connor, are you standing on the stairs looking up, or are you standing underneath the stairs on this deck facing the doors?
Facing the doors.
Okay.
As long as I'm within range of Scrappy, that's the most important thing.
Yes, everybody's in range of Scrappy here.
How's
Lucius.
Numac looking, by the way?
Sir,
How is Numac looking?
Numac is kind of injured. He is not quite bloodied yet, but getting there.
Lucius, this is what you can see on the floor below you.
Excellent.
Are we going to
Is that
down the
water?
floor? It is water, yes.
Yeah, no, I'm suddenly not feeling very comfortable about standing. I'm going to stand right there.
Okay.
who wants to start the festivities?
So, Alex, this is what you can see below you.
Yeah, that is
So-
water. Okay.
Yeah, no,
Did we get a
breathe?
water breathing, Lucius?
It would take me
Yes.
10 minutes to do right now.
That was.
It would
Oh, I
take
thought
me
we
10
did that
minutes to
before.
cast
I thought we did that as part of that
Yeah.
lasts 8 hours, right?
Yeah.
Didn't we do that before we
that's-
left?
Less than 24 hours.
Yeah, we did that as part of before we left
Okay.
ended the last session.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm going this one.
Roll initiative.
All right, and I'm actually hitting it. Oh no!
Oh, my die. It betrayed me.
Are you on the 7? I'll just be right here. Oh. I rolled a natural 1, but thanks to Gift of Alacrity.
So, it looks like we're starting with Connor, starting the festivities.
Which good order do you want me to guys? You want me to shoot, guys? That one?
Yeah, sounds fine.
Sure, that works.
All right.
It's a good start.
Guess we just
31 to hit. And it takes 9 damage.
Okay.
$23 to hit. Takes 8 damage.
Very good. And Connor, are you moving or staying put?
I'm good right here.
Bear with me just 1 second. It's going to bring us to Alexander.
All right. Let's see here. Let's go ahead. So all these doors are still doors. No skeletal hands have come through yet.
Not yet, but they're about to.
Let's go ahead and take a shot on this one.
Okay.
That'll hit an armor class of 24.
Very good.
For 17 magical piercing. And I'll go ahead and fire off a bit of healing salve out of the stock of my musket. Getting Numac for 6s. There. Numac, go ahead and get back. There you go, 12 hit points. Nice. Oh, that might be +5.
And is Alex moving or staying put?
I've got a second shot, sorry.
Sure.
Just have to check to see how much healing. 12 hit points back, and then a second shot on that.
Numac appreciates that, I guess.
For
NPC, so.
hits AC of 14.
14 will hit. It's really easy to hit a door.
That's why I'm sharpshooting them for a total of 27 magical piercing damage.
And it is a door no more.
Call Alex the Door Slayer.
Scrappy will dodge, and that's the end of our turns.
So as this door crumbles to nothing,
Vaporized milkshake.
Gus,
Yes.
this room has some illumination to it, as it has one of the little psionic lanterns. In the back of or on the front of the ship, there is a suit of rusted armor, and it is hunched with its back against the wall, and it's the helmet kind of lolling forward, and thoroughly rusted and badly corroded. But from the hull of the ship, these muscly kind of appendages lashing out from the bones and rib cages making up the hull, and in and around the holes and the chinks in the armor. But it sits motionless and soundless. Oh, we're not getting a purple arrow to this door here? What, somebody's slacking off? What's going on?
No, it didn't seem like it was worth the piping at this point. I kind of stretched to do the second floor anyway, so I was only going to do the one.
So that was Alexander, yes? And what
And
else?
Scrappy.
And Scrappy. It's going to bring us to Numac.
Numac is going to dodge.
Numac is going to dodge. It's going to bring us to Gus.
I mean, guess I'm just going to start working on the next door.
Okay.
Since they're going to poop out skeletons on us anyway. This door.
Very good.
First hit is a 15
15 will hit.
for 13 magical bludgeoning. Second hit is a 16
Also hits.
for 6 points damage. This is a 21 to hit
Also hits.
for 6 points of magical bludgeoning damage.
Competing for the title of Door Slayer.
Important to me. And Gus is fine where he's at.
Okay. Staying put there. That's going to bring us to Lucius.
Lucius is going to ready an action.
Sure.
If this thing starts moving, it's getting an Eldritch Blast.
If the suit of armor starts moving,
Yeah, the completely inert and not moving at all suit of armor starts moving.
very good.
Paranoia is a bitch.
I have one space for a skeleton to occupy here. So you should see 4 whitenesses here, yes?
Yes.
C4, yes.
All right, we'll start with the Skelling Man on Gus. It rolled under my book. Ooh, nat 1. I've got 2 arms coming out of the door on Numac.
Sure. Disadvantage because he's dodging.
Correct. So it's going to be a 10 to hit and then a 7 to hit.
Neither.
I've got 1 arm coming out of the door on Scrappy, who's also dodging, yes?
Yep.
So we'll throw away that nat 20. That's going to be a 15 to hit Scrappy.
I think, yeah, it hits. That's his AC.
Good.
For 3 points of psychic damage.
Yep. He still has 2 temp HP left.
And bear with me 1 second. Six. 6. All right, Connor.
Yeah.
Actually, no, you're under the stairs. They're not gonna be able to see you until they come down and around.
Haha.
So they have just this one has line of sight because the rest are still too high up. Probably just to Alexander then. I can attack Alexander. That's fine with me. Alex, I have a 14 to hit.
Nope.
As this one just reaches out its hand towards you, and for a moment you feel the sting in your mind, but sustain no damage. If I'm going a little slower than usual, it's because I have a lot more bookkeeping in this dungeon than usual. Please accept my apologies. That's going to bring us to Connor.
Okay. I am going to shoot the one going after Scrappy.
Okay.
Or next to Scrappy. So that is a proper skeleton. I'm going to Slayer's Prey the ever-living crap out of it.
It is not. It's a door.
Unlike all these improper skeletons.
There is one actual proper skeleton here that's attacking Gus.
I see.
And I assume we hear the footfalls above our heads.
Oh yeah, you can
And I
hear
will-
the shambling of the skeleton conga line coming down the stairs.
Then I will go after that one.
Okay, that's definitely a creature.
Yay, I'm glad. I am glad it is a creature. 26 to hit.
That hits.
Skeletal conga line.
That is 15 damage.
And that's enough to destroy that skeleton.
Okay. Now I'm going to hit that one anyway.
Okay.
That is an 18 to hit.
To hit this door?
Yeah,
Yes, that hits.
for 9 damage.
And there's now an arrow poking out of the door. Connor, moving or staying put?
Staying put.
It's going to bring us to Alex.
And Alex reaches into his belt again and pulls out another one of these red runed arrows. At this point, you can probably get a good look and see that they're made of kind of like compressed sawdust held together with lamp oil. And he fires it right here. So I'm going to need a saving throw from that skelly.
Oh, what kind of saving throw?
Dexterity, please.
I have a 17.
I think that is my spell DC. Oh, I was in someone else's character sheet. Yeah, that's my spell DC. He saves.
Okay.
But fire sticks around. Bonus action, Alex will order Scrappy to attack. Is there a door or a skeleton here to
A
attack?
door.
Alright, Scrappy will attack that door. attack roll hits an armor class of 20
That's good.
and deals nice 11 force damage.
And is that the end of Scrappy's turn?
Yep.
It's going to bring us to Numac.
Mac is going to attack the door that just tried to attack him.
Very good.
That is 12 to hit.
12 does hit.
Looking at 9 slashing damage
Okay.
and 13 psychic damage.
And that's enough for that door. It is a door no more.
The door no more?
And
Okay.
it opens into an empty, illuminated room. And bear with me 1 second. Oh, nice. All right, what else is Numac doing?
Got a second attack. So the situation of this is the stairs go up that way.
These stairs go down to the next level. I'd show you, but you tabbed 16 million times. These stairs go down to the next level where you saw the water. These stairs go up to the previous level to the crew deck. Connor is standing underneath the stairs. So he and this skeleton have full cover from one another.
So
Yeah.
Numac is going to go to the base of these stairs.
Well, the base of the stairs are over here.
Oh. Shit.
Skeleton's coming down the stair and is going to move around like this. Also, the
Okay,
base of the
okay.
stairs are on fire.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no. This is a situation. It's a confusing situation. I'm sorry. Yeah, so Numac's got a second attack. He's going to scooch over here then and use the second attack to hit that door.
Okay.
Maybe Numac wants to be the door slayer.
8. Does an 8 hit?
8 does not hit.
Bummer. That's going to end Numac's turn.
That's going to bring us to Gus.
Gus cannot reach the door. Well, actually, Gus is going to stand right. So, what's the situation? Can they get to Connor through this spot right here?
No, because this skeleton has to come down the stairs and then move around this way to reach Connor.
What I mean is, like, if he gets here, he can reach Connor.
Yes, standing here, he can attack Connor.
Okay.
You're out of range there.
Oh, I am. One. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Right. So,
Horsey movement.
right. So Gus is going to stand right here, and he's going to hold an action to, not brain, because skeletons don't have brains, but hit the skeleton that's the first skeleton that's, comes in here with a
Running an action to attack a skeleton.
to booming blade.
With a booming blade. Okay.
Yes.
It's going to bring us to Lucius.
Would this be shooting at this? Oh no, it's not. It's not a creature yet.
It is not. Not yet. It's trying to be, but Scrappy's in the way.
Lucius will dodge.
Lucius is going to dodge. Someday he'll be a real boy. All right, let's attack Scrappy.
Yep.
Not dodging, because he attacked the door last round, didn't he?
Correct.
He did.
I have a 22 to hit Scrappy
That's a hit.
for 5 points of psychic damage.
All right, you got through those temp HP.
So my boy's starting his turn in the bonfire.
That doesn't. It's entering or ending.
Entering or ending. Okay. So the first one is going to trigger Gus's held action.
Okay. Does a 20 hit?
Does hit.
All right. Pleased to be enjoy. That's a D8. Where's my D8s?
There's a bag of infinity D8s.
They're on my D8s. Okay,
Oh
so
my
that
God.
is 12 bludgeoning damage,
Okay.
and I need 2d8 for the booming blade now, and 9 thunder damage.
And 9 thunder damage, and that is enough for that one. He is dead.
Yes. Is he destroyed though?
Oh, he's destroyed.
Okay.
So he's part of the ship now.
So it's still Skellington's turns. I've got to do a
Yep.
lot of things.
Yep.
Okay. What is my... It's
17.
Dex saving throw. Okay, so if we
Yep,
pass
dexterity
Dex-
17 means they don't take any damage. They can duck through the fire.
So the first one comes down, fails to save.
Looking at 11 fire damage.
Okay. And it's going to come around here. I'm going to do all these attacks at the end of the turn. This one fails to save.
You're getting 10 fire damage.
Okay. Can get to here. This next one, this is his third square he steps to, so he gets 3 more after this. He fails to save,
17 fire damage.
and he's destroyed. This is effective use of choke points, kids. He can only get there. His third step, and he fails to save.
Looking at 6 fire damage.
Okay. He can get here. This next one, this is fourth step, and he fails to save.
14 fire damage.
He's destroyed. And who's left? You're left. His fourth step here. He fails to save. They're good at deck saves, like you'd think.
13 fire damage.
He's destroyed.
Oh, best cantrip ever.
I know.
I almost took that
Destil.
cantrip.
Aiding you've already got the party goal blip.
That's his
Come on now.
sixth step. He passes the save.
Okay. But he ends his turn there, so he has to make it again.
Oh. I think it's enters
me
or
look.
ends his turn. Because typically a spell will make you
Yeah.
save twice in one turn.
First time, yep.
He can make it here. Let me just scan to see if I get any more standing around. No, it looks like that's it. All right, now none of them have attacked yet. One of them's going to attack. Connor? Connor, I have a 20 to hit.
It hits.
For 8 points of psychic damage. Alexander.
Mhm.
I have a 15 to hit. And a 14 to hit.
Nope.
Neither of those hit?
No.
All right.
Also, he's got protection from good and evil on him, by the way.
Oh yeah, if they're
Alexander.
balanced. But they're psychic, so it might not. No,
They're undead.
Are they?
you don't know. Yeah.
I
Well,
thought the whole point was that this is all psychic related, and our
It'll
regular
stop.
spells don't normally
The
work.
protection from good or evil will still work against possession, but anything else might not because it's magical.
It offers its bonuses against celestials, fiends, fae, undead, and I think aberrations.
Okay.
I think that's the full list. You might want to double check.
Thank you for the reminder. I did forget that.
Aberrations, celestials, elementals, phase fiends, and undead. Yeah.
Oh, and elementals. I forgot. They're probably not elementals, though. All right.
what about the saltwater elementals that we heard about?
They're not
I'm going to
they're
finish
not
up my
undead
book.
elementals.
Before I go any further, because I don't have any bookkeeping to do in the next 10 seconds, the next thing that's going to happen is Connor takes his next turn. But I am dog sitting for my mother's Chiweenie. He's the best dog in the world, but he's super old. And he's been giving me this I want to go outside look for like 15 minutes now. So let's take a break while I do that.